Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Trinity Stadium in Haverhill, Massachusetts, where tonight the 1-7 Lions will take on the 1-7 Hillies of Haverhill High School. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, Dave Markham, Chris Borden is our cameraman, and we appreciate Chris coming down on one hip. He made it all the way up to the top of the stands, and we're ready to go. The Lions won the toss, deferred. And by the time you see this, and I hope a lot of people do turn in, you'll know who won this football game. But we don't yet, and guys, it's an opportunity for both teams.
I think Chelmsford needs to get a couple of wins before the season ends, and I know they've been gearing up all week. It's hard to get up for games like this. You know, it's the end of the real season, and it should be playoff time, but, you know, this could be a moral build.
All right. We're going to be at a distinct disadvantage with these Haverhill numbers.
Oh, boy.
Trying to pick up who the ball carrier was.
And the Lions all in white, which is a new thing, too. And that doesn't make it that easy. Plus, I'd like to add, the lights down here are terrible. This is not a well-lit field at all. Haverhill's only victory this year came against Beverly in their opening game. They have not been able to win since that, but they have been in some of their games. It's handoff, quarterback keeps it and comes across for about 8 yards. And I agree with you, the numbers are not easy to see. That was Gabe.
Number 7?
Yeah, Gazabroki, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He picks up 7, 2nd and 7. The ball is at the 35. He goes to throw it, and it's complete for the first down.
I think we're going to see Haverhill throw more than they run. That's kind of the general tendency.
That was number 14, I think. And correct me, guys, if I'm not reading these numbers correctly. Just underway, first quarter from Haverhill. Back again, as Rob said, and flushed out of the pocket, and Thomas Brown has his first.
Josiah Russell.
71, that's right. Mr. Russell on the stop, sack, loss of about 4 on the play. Josiah has been coming along as the season has progressed.
Yeah, he's done a nice job all season. He's put on a lot of pressure. I don't know how many sacks he's had overall, but it's always been around the ball.
Flanker screen is complete, but there's a Lion right there to make the stop. I think that was Mr. Dugan.
Dugan made the initial hit.
It's going to be 3rd and 14 from the 36-yard line. Very nice night to play football. Very little breeze. Haverhill has 3 wides to the right, 1 to the bottom. Lions, just overthrown. Lions had a little bit of a blitz on there. It's a 4th down. So it looks like deferring was a good strategy by the Lions. And Malachi Everett and Mr. Dugan will be back to receive the punt, if it in fact is a punt. They are standing at the 35-yard line. Fake, or it's fumbled a snap. So Chelmsford's going to get tremendous field position. This is kind of what happens, guys, to 1-7 teams.
Yep.
That was a crazy play. I'm not sure it ever left the center's hands.
I don't know if it did either. I think it was, he just kind of slipped out of his hand.
So Chelmsford gets great field position. Their first offensive possession of the football game at the 35. Ryan Hart, the quarterback. Malachi Everett is the running back. He has 2 receivers to his right and 2 to the left. Hart keeps it, but very little gain on the play. Nothing, I don't think.
Gain of about 2.
Number 7 for Haverhill on the stop, and that is that Gabe Grazabaki playing both ways. 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 9. Give him a yard on the play. Toss complete. This is Dugan. Gets outside, gets a little bit of a block, gets first down. He's down to the 20, inside the 20 to about the 16.
That's a nice little pass. It's our stop patterns, 5-yard turnaround, and Dugan made a lot happen. He had a nice little block.
Nice blocking by Engelhardt, too, on that to spring Dugan for a little bit more.
He did make a great move, and coupled with that block, puts the Lions inside the 20. Everett with the football and gets held on to at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Loss. Maybe a yard or 2. So it's 2nd and 11 for the Lions, trying to take advantage of great field position to start this football game. Haverhill plays on their roster. They only have 11 seniors. They are a very, very young football team, as is Chelmsford. Stop, toss, touchdown, Dugan. Hart throws it to Dugan for the touchdown. Grab that. Thanks. No. I'm sitting on my stats here, folks. I'm sorry. I was looking for. Now the question is, can you read it? That was the 10th touchdown pass for Mr. Hart. On to try the extra point out of the hold of Dugan. And that one looks perfect, and it is. And that's Patrick McConnell.
Yep, PAT. Interesting, though, these goalposts are at the college width. Yeah, which is unusual. I don't think we've played in a stadium that has had the college width, which is narrow.
So the Lions convert in about a 4-5 play drive, going 36 yards for the touchdown. Capped off Ryan Hart to Mr. Nate Dugan, and for him, that is his. I'm sorry, I'm hesitating because it's so dark here. It's very difficult to read the chart. That was his 38th catch and his 4th touchdown. I think it's important in a game like this to score first, because if you have two teams that have not had success, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I agree.
What do you got, Dave?
We're stealing Dave's papers here, trying to keep him warm, keep him guessing. Beerworth kicks it off for the second time. This one is way up in the air at the 5-yard line. And not much of a return, only to about the 20. Lions cover it very well.
I believe number 34 was on the knocked him out of bounds for the Lions.
Right at the 19.
Aquino.
He had a good coverage game last week, too, against Central. Lions down a man in this game. Ben O'Brien not able to play. He has been coming on very strongly as the season has progressed. Haverhill's second possession. This one starts at the 20. Toss to the side, flanker screen. Lions are there, and maybe a yard.
That was well read by Dugan, Kai, and Engelhardt, all on the stop.
Second and call it 8. Haverhill coached by Rob Pike, son of one of their legendary coaches. Completion. Dugan on the coverage. Number 6 is the John Wallace is the receiver. To the 26th, it will be 3rd and 3. Haverhill hands it off. First down yardage. Up to the 30, 31.
First down. Nice blocking up front by Haverhill there. They opened up a gap. We got a Haverhill player down. I think it's the ball carrier.
Yeah, he's hasn't gotten up from when he was knocked down. Did a nice job to come through and pick up that first down. We have great seats. We had to get here early to get them, though. But let's play a game. How many people are here, do you think, tonight?
Well, the Chelmsford contingent is right to our left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, with about an average of 7 in each row. So what do we say, 35?
That works for me, plus the 4 of us.
That's the 4 of us.
It's a test tonight, too, to see if Dave's fingers can stay warm. First and 10 for Haverhill, the 31-yard line, their own 31-yard line. Fake handoff, toss wide open, receiver, and blown coverage. And this is going to be a 69-yard. Oh, no, he didn't get to the end zone. Wow.
Number 4, I believe it was.
That was Engelhardt come across the field.
It was Engelhardt.
Wow. Coverage was not there, obviously, and big pass completion.
They all thought it was going to be that little hitch pass, and they all come flying up. That's a big mistake.
First and goal from the 4, maybe the 2.
Stop.
Didn't get in on that one. Second and goal from the 2.
Cooper Campo read that well, fired right into the hole, and hit him low.
No gain.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing. You're right, Rob, about Haverhill wanting to throw the football. I think they might throw it here, too.
Could be a...
push him in the end zone. And didn't push him in the end zone.
Yes.
Did push him in the end zone. Yep.
He just kept working his way to the outside, and
so the touchdown scorer is James Farrell, and on to try the extra point. See if we can pick up a number.
number 2.
Number 2. Thank you, Rob. Sebastian Cullinan is the kicker. And we have a whistle. That must be procedure. Ooh, offside Chelmsford. Now does Haverhill go for 2?
Yep.
Offense, they are going for 2.
Yeah, comes the offense back on the field. We were talking before the game started, a lot of Chelmsford's games this year have centered around conversions, extra point conversions, both positive and negative. This one definitely negative.
Well, before the game started, we were mentioning, I think it's the last 3 games, it's been a total of 4-point differentials. 1,
Right.
2, and 1.
Right.
And that's all extra point.
Same formation, and he's in. He got 2 points, so the mistake cost the Lions 8-7, and that fires up the Hillies. Big play, 69-yard pass completion, set up that touchdown.
Farrell, James Farrell, number 17, on the quarterback sneak, and get the 2 points.
As I said, sort of in the beginning of the game, 1 and 7 teams have a tendency to make mistakes, and they've each made one so far. Back deep for the Lions will be Dugan and Everett. I don't think Haverhill has a particularly strong-legged kicker, so I would not be back very far. And be very careful up front. And their only deep men are standing at about the 20. Number 12 is the kicker, and that is Alex Gomez. We have 6 minutes and 13 seconds, about halfway through quarter number 1. Short kick, recovered by the Lions at the
32?
32, yeah, it looks like 32.
But one of the things we always tell that second line is just get the ball. And a lot of times they get big eyes and they think, I'm going to run this back. And then what happens is that you forget the ball.
Yeah, it's important, I think, right? All right, let's see what Chelmsford can do now with a little bit longer field this time, starting at the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Getting a new football into the game. One thing I've never understood either is why each team uses their own football, why MIAA doesn't adopt a football. Everett keeps it, bounces to the outside, 1st down yardage, runs over a guy almost to the 47-yard line.
That's actually Dylan Dulong.
Dulong?
Yeah.
I knew I was too far away up here.
I think we got a hold on the play.
Howie's got the binoculars out, though, so
Binoculars.
we should be a little better off.
We're accustomed to looking at the monitor.
Yes, we are. I know I am. Lions are going to get backed up. Looks like holding, possibly.
So they're marking it off. The MIAA does dictate which type of football. It has to be obviously a certain standard. I think they tell teams you have to get whatever brand. But in high school, the kids want to use the ball. They've been practicing with it all week.
Dulong again. Looked like the same play. Positive yardage. Got back the penalty yardage.
Haverhill's in a three-man defense, an odd defense. So there's a nose guard and 2 tackles, and then the rest are linebackers. So if you can attack off tackle, which is what Chelmsford did in the last 2 plays, I think you're going to see some good success.
Pickup of about 10 on that play. It is 2nd and about 5. Again, Dulong with good hole.
First down.
Very close. Yep, 1st down yardage. Now, it's funny. I don't recall, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, he did not have a carry last week against Central.
No, he didn't.
But he's bounced right out tonight. 42-yard line, Chelmsford 1st down, overcoming the penalty. Lions trailing by a score of 8-7. Dulong again for the 3rd time in a row, and good yardage again.
That's Chelmsford's version of a power. They pull 2 linemen who lead up into the hole.
That's a pickup of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Lions. These 2 teams, Haverhill is wearing what I would call very light yellow jerseys, and it's difficult to see the difference. Dulong, stiff arm, and dragged down at the 50. Couldn't outrun number 7, John Wallace. Gain of a yard. It's going to be 3rd and about 4.
The mesh seemed a little extra long that time. Ryan was deciding whether to keep or give to DeLong.
Little confusion on the sideline getting this play in. I think they're all set now. They get it off in time. Hot fires it low and incomplete. That wasn't going to pick up the first down anyway. That was to Dugan.
Oh,
Now what did the Lions
he
do?
didn't. That's a rollout pass. He should have just kept rolling out and set his feet better, and Dugan would have caught that with little room to run.
He had
Going for it.
Ryan had plenty of room to roll it out too, Rob. It's a 4th down and 4. They are at midfield. An important pickup here for the Lions. Fake, toss, wide open, first down. Dugan on his swifting down the sideline. He's at the 20, 15, gets it down to about the 10.
That was just a quick out.
Pickup of almost 40 yards on that play. First and goal from the 9.
Yes.
Hart to Dugan has been a real factor in this football game. Dugan has had a terrific sophomore year. Hand off to DeLong, short gain on that play, inside maybe the 8. Second and goal from the 8. Haverhill has had a little bit of difficulty trying to defend the pass so far tonight. Lions have had wide open receivers.
Yes, Ryan Hart has thrown the ball very well the last few games. Nice touch on his ball. DeLong.
DeLong inside the 5. It's going to be 3rd and goal from about the 4. That was a nice power run by DeLong. They mark it at the 3, so it's 3rd and goal at the 3. Lions have 3 wides to the right. DeLong in the backfield with Hart. In motion is Dugan. Hart for the end zone, I think.
Yep.
Hot touchdown, Ryan Hart.
That's a nice read by Ryan.
And they pulled the right guard, Thomas Brown. Thomas led through the hole on the left side of the center. DeLong followed Thomas, which is a very wise move. And touchdown, Lions.
That is Hart's 4th touchdown of the season. He has come along each and every game, as Howie just said, throwing the ball with touch, accuracy. McConnell, Pat to kick it, and it's blocked. So that old bugaboo about the PAT. No good. The Lions are on top, though, 13-8. 1-score game.
He seems kind of close, doesn't he? I thought he was too close to the center.
That seemed like very slow. It seemed like a very slow snap and reaction by Pat. I don't know if it was a bad snap and Dugan couldn't handle it, but something was going on there.
The whole thing seemed really slow, Dave.
And I got to admit, one of our offensive tackles got blown back and knocked back and on his back, which is not good for an extra point.
Not at that point in the game, no. Definitely not. The good news is the Lions have 13 points on their first 2 drives of the night. And they'll be kicking off for the 3rd time in quarter number 1. 2:24 to play in this quarter. Beerworth to kick it. Another nice high kick to the 5-yard line. Lions have given up the corner a little bit, but good recovery to make the stop. Number 9.
Brandon Pirano.
Nice job.
Number 11.
And number 9 for the Lions happens to be John
Higgins.
Kiggins.
And I have to say that John Keegan's parents were the first of the ticket holders for the Lion parents to be here tonight.
What worries me about that kickoff, though, there's way too much space, and that's where most of the defenders are lined up. It's 6 on that side. He had a wide open field except for Higgins.
There's a high snap that gets to the quarterback. He should throw it away. Whoa, very fortunate. I thought he should have thrown that out of bounds, but he almost completed a miracle. The snap went right through the quarterback's hands. It really was not a bad snap. 2nd and 10.
Intended receiver, I believe, was number 1. Devin Carrero.
Fake handoff, quarterback keeps it, keeps up great yardage. First down. Made a fake, kept the ball, picked up first down to the 36-yard line. Chelmsford needs that same kind of defense they had against Central last week.
All year long, the defense is just getting stingier and stingier.
Quarterback again, right up the middle, blasting great yardage. Carroll, carrier. And he comes across the 40 to the 34-yard line. This is an offensive show right now.
Nate Cowell on the tackle.
High snap again. Quarterback has some room. And incomplete. That's great coverage. That was almost an interception by the Lions.
Engelhardt
again. 2nd and 10. We have 1:14 to play. Quarter number 1. This has taken a while because of the amount of passing that's going on. This is a team that Chelmsford has played. This is game number 35 against Haverhill. Series starting in 1980. Not played every single year. In fact, the last time was in 2019, a Lion victory. Quarterback still has it. He's a good runner. Didn't quite. That was Engelhardt again, I believe.
Yes.
I'm not too sure that this isn't just an automatic keep for this quarterback. I don't think he's given it very many times.
Pulling linemen too. So
it's a 3rd down. Call it a long 7. How you doing over there, Chris? You staying warm? He says he got his thumb up, so that's good. Chris is on the recovery from a little hip surgery. We're like the wounded warriors coming in here tonight. Except for Dave. He's good shape. Again, a high snap. And just off the fingertips. That was a catchable ball.
Do we have heights and weights? Because this is a big quarterback. He took a good shot, and he still got the ball where it needed to go.
We do not. I did not have anything from Haverhill communication with just the year of.
It's Farrell, right? And he's a junior?
He's a head over the coaches. So, I mean, he's a tall kid.
Yeah, big boy.
And he can move.
Yes, he can. He's got good speed. It's 4th down. It's about 7.
Interesting. They're going for it.
Well, they're at the 32. So
1 and 7. We're not in the playoffs.
Right.
You go for everything.
Why not?
Slant.
And he's taken down, fumbled it.
Oh no!
He picked it up.
He did fumble it. Blitz. The Lions got to him.
Nate Cowell.
Number 17 for the Lions was there,
and that's going to be
Cole
the quarter.
Carrigan. And that's the quarter. So, first quarter comes to an end. The Lions on top by a score of 13-8. This stadium, I think Howie has been here since, I think maybe some of the guys from Columbus area played in this stadium.
Columbus Crew. Santa Maria versus the whatever the other ship was. Menina, the Pinto.
Yeah.
Well, all the years playing and coaching here, the rumor has always been that Babe Ruth actually played baseball in the stadium. So,
Wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
Lions are going to get great field position again. Well, actually at the 40, so it's not super, but not bad either. They've been able to convert their first 2 drives into touchdowns. Dugan and Cowell at the bottom of the screen. Looks like Kai Everett is back as the running back on this series. Kai has the ball, bounces to the outside, tries to stay on his feet, picks up maybe a couple.
Kai's playing both ways tonight. He's one of the outside linebackers and obviously running back. So I think that's why we're seeing Dulong, just to give him a break.
Very good plan. That was a pickup of 2 to the 42. Toss completed. Dugan again. And whistle didn't really stop anything, but Dugan picked up a first down. He is just tough as nails.
He's got to learn, though, at that point, just
Give
get
it
out
up.
of bounds.
Get
Yeah,
out,
just
right.
go out of bounds.
Right.
Don't take the extra hit.
You're too valuable to exactly. 44-yard line. That's a gain of about 14 yards on that pass play. Ryan Hart really has a favorite receiver. Ryan keeps it. Faked the handoff to Kai, and Ryan picked up about 4. Good first down yardage.
I think I like the give on that. I think he should have gave it.
Yeah. The outside, it looked like it was pretty open, didn't it?
Of course, from a mile up in the sky, we can see all the openings.
Yeah, Ryan is trying to get a real good read, and he's riding the ball carrier a lot longer than he really needs to, I believe.
This time,
Ooh,
handoff, and nothing there. It's going to be 3rd and long.
I had a stunt there, number 7 for Haverhill. Grasmowski came in from his outside linebacker spot, made the play.
3rd and 8 for Chelmsford. Probably a passing down here. Cowell is split to the left. Dugan is in the slot on the right. And
Dugan has a lot of room to work.
they're way off of him.
Secondary is way off.
Yep. Out and up and over the head of, is that Gray?
Is that Gray or Duke? Oh, it is Gray.
Yeah.
Right.
Punting situation for the Lions.
Ryan's just he's gotta settle his feet. He's not squaring his shoulders on that rollout. That's why they tend to be sailing high.
Gable Gray, the punter. He'll be punting it from about the 48-yard line. Nick DePoli, the snapper. And we have a whistle and a flag.
Flag.
Against the Lions.
Against the Lions, they had a late substitution. Dugan came back onto the field late.
We have no mic'd ref tonight, so we're trying to read the hand signals, and it was an illegal substitution. 5-yard penalty. So now Gray will be kicking this from about the 45-yard line. Left-footed kicker, and has done an excellent job this year punting. Not that one, though. Oh, what a great bounce. What a great roll. All the way inside the 20.
To the 15.
That punt traveled about 15 yards in the air and 30 on the ground.
Yeah, that was a nice roll. A gift.
First and 10 Haverhill just underway. Second quarter, 13-8 Lions. Nate Dugan touchdown and a Ryan Hart touchdown. Quarterback keeps it, and not much there this time. Oh, we got a flag, couple of flags. That would be a shame if it's on the Lions.
I believe that's going to be on the Lions.
Brown was in on the tackle.
I believe number 71, Josiah Russell, was involved.
He gets his fair. He got his fair share of those type of penalties all year.
And he's pleading his case, but I think it's against him. Unsportsmanlike.
Well,
We won't know who it is.
looks like they were going both
Ways?
No, just one way.
It's going against the Lions. No need for that when the play has come up empty.
I didn't see anything though.
I didn't either.
I did not either. I had the glasses
Oh.
on.
And
What's
it was
that, Dave?
He took a swing at one of the Haverhill players, like a little punch to the helmet.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, you can't do that.
How far is this?
this is a double
This is
penalty.
that's like 30 yards.
That is 30 yards. And is there an expulsion on this, or is he still in? He's still in the game.
No, he's still in.
I have not seen that very often.
Wow.
I don't want to really say he punched him, but he definitely pushed his helmet. The Haverhill player's helmet.
That will do it, Dave. You're absolutely right. Timeout. Timeout gold. Haverhill takes its first timeout of the first half.
Yeah, I don't understand the length of that penalty though.
I don't either.
No.
Was it two?
So two infractions on the same play, you think?
Federation rules.
Dave is nodding his head. I think he's right.
15.
Obviously, he has to be because it was a 30-yard penalty.
I wish we had a mic'd up ref like last week. we're getting silence. We probably deserve it too.
I know it. I think they heard him down here last week. A very quiet crowd tonight.
Well, I was just noticing the Haverhill crowd has their version of the Thunder down there. There's quite a few Haverhill students seated.
Haverhill coming off a season that ended abruptly last year. There was some type of problem with hazing, and their season ended. And they're back at it this year. Deep throw. Oh, had a chance. Great coverage.
Nate Cowell, number
34.
Anthony.
Aquino.
Yeah. That was great coverage, and he had a chance to pick that off. I think that's why they took time out to get that play in the game.
Intended receiver was number 8. And Parker DiNatale.
Second and 10 from the 49. 9:05. Hand off and tripped up. Good tackle. Looked like Campo, but I'm not positive.
Jack Myers.
Okay.
52.
That's right, it was 52. Yes.
Jack Myers.
3rd and 11.
Haverhill's shown the ability to hit the deep ball, so
Yes.
And not afraid to throw it, obviously. Toss outside,
A little screen.
and
Oh,
first down.
First down.
Cooper Campo on a touchdown-saving tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle. I was just going to say that, Rob. Absolutely. There was nothing but daylight.
So Haverhill, spurred on by that 30-yard penalty, has moved into Chelmsford territory at the 39-yard line. First and 10. Haverhill has two receivers, right and left. Handoff straight ahead, very little. The Lions have defended the rush all year long pretty well. It's whether the secondary can make plays.
Thomas Brown, the last one up from the bottom of the pile.
One of the things I've noticed is the Haverhill snap has been high almost every play. That could be problematic in the end for them.
It
If he
already
doesn't
has
get that
been
down,
once.
yeah.
Yeah. Quarterback comes to the sideline from every play, after every play, gets his play call from Rob Pike, the coach, in his first season down here. Another high snap. Quarterback's got good hands, and he's got a lot of room to run, and he's got a first down. He is a real threat with his feet, and he throws the ball fairly well, too. It's a first down, 28-yard line.
That was Kai Everett on the tackle. And that was a big size mismatch there for Kai.
Sure was, but he handled it. Lions need a negative play here. Haverhill taking some time off the clock now. This quarter is moving along much quicker than the first one. 28-yard line, first and 10. Straight ahead and nothing. That was a good contact by the Lions there.
That was Thomas Brown as well.
Was it Brown again?
Good penetration by Thomas.
Campo there too.
Yeah, I
Couple
think
of,
Campo was the initial hit.
Yeah. First, second and 10. No gain on the play. Haverhill taking a long time to get this play into the game.
There's a good contingent of Chelmsford parents here now. They've late arriving crowd on the 495 truck.
Think we got a couple more rows now?
At least.
Yeah.
May have to double my estimation.
Good snap. Oh, and a good hit.
Good hit.
Is that Brown again?
That was
No.
Thomas Brown, yeah.
Is that Thomas? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Thomas just said, "How do you do?" And I don't think that was a friendly "How do you do" either.
The Chelmsford crowd, rightfully so, was talking about that receiver in motion. He
Moving
started headed
forward.
downfield too soon.
I'm glad they didn't call it now. Third 10. Haverhill 4 down territory here. Quarterback keep, not much. Just a couple. It's going to be 4th down, and let's see where they put it.
Jack Myers.
Yeah, Myers, sophomore. 4th and 10. This would be a time for a solid defensive play here.
Turn the ball over, march down the field, take up all of the quarter.
and
a score.
Get the ball to start the third
Correct.
quarter.
Correct.
Yes. The program's coming right into focus. Empty backfield. The Lions blitz them. They do not. They rush forward. No, they brought an extra one, and they got him.
Yes. Russell.
Yeah.
And,
Somebody on the outside. Engelhardt. Yeah, he's having a whale of a football game. Captain making his presence felt. Chelmsford will start it at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
I mentioned earlier how big their Haverhill quarterback is. I just saw him standing next to Thomas Brown. He was a couple inches taller than him.
Probably a basketball player too, right?
Yeah.
There are only 3 minutes and 59 seconds unofficially in this second quarter. The Lions have to go about 67 yards.
He may also be a Haverhill pitcher.
That's true. Hart keeps it. Fake the bootleg. Picked up about 8. 2nd and 2. Nice run by Ryan. That's kind of a new wrinkle for the Lions.
I'm not too sure there wasn't a pass option there either, because he didn't tuck the ball away until he got to the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Need to go quickly here now. Haverhill trying to jam the Lions wide receivers. Everett with the football. 1st down yardage. Dulong, sorry.
Yep.
The 2s are getting to me. He's having a very productive football game, too.
Interesting man-to-man coverage. Dugan was covered by the quarterback, Farrell. Big size difference there.
I'll say. But probably their best athlete.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got him again.
Oh, that was intended.
For Gable Gray.
Was that intended for Gray, or
I
was it
think.
going to Engelhardt further down the field?
Might have been.
But Gray kind of tipped it. It was
Yeah.
intended for Engelhardt.
Gray was running a stop, a kind of a diagonal stop, and Engelhardt was running a post. So they were in line.
They
So
were
maybe
right
it
in
was
line.
the deep ball. That stop, though, in this pattern is usually open.
And Dulong loses yardage. Going to be 3rd and 11. Good stop by Haverhill defense that time. Number 7 was that?
77.
77.
That is Ariel DeSer. Ariel DeSer.
We don't, as I said, told Rob a little while ago, no heights and weights. So he's another big young man.
Yeah, Haverhill has some size.
Yes, they do.
Blitz.
Hart throws it deep, and there's nobody home. I don't
Some
know
sort
what
of
happened on that,
miscommunication
but
there, I think.
I'll say.
Dugan was the closest receiver to the ball. He wasn't that close.
4th and 11. Chelmsford is going to have to punt it with 2:39 left.
There's a pass concept where the receivers are running patterns based on kind of a read, and they're all supposed to read it the same way. I think there was kind of a miscue there.
Certainly looked like it. Good snap. Yeah, that's a better punt. And wow, he took a chance not calling for a fair catch there. And taken down by, is that Kai?
I think it was Kai.
Yeah. So at the 25-yard line with 2:36 to play, quarter number 2. Haverhill trying to get the right personnel in the game. Now they have it. I wonder if he is a speed guy. Caden LaFortune is number 24. Quarterback keeps it. Haverhill has 2 timeouts left. That's a gain to about the 31 or 2.
About the 30. About the 30.
Haverhill in their hurry-up offense. Quarterback not going to the sideline. Looking to the side to the flanker. And incomplete. Threw it behind his intended receiver. 3rd and 7. Lions hold them here. They'll get it back with about a minute and a half left.
Number 1, Devin Carrero was the intended receiver.
With the clock stopped, the quarterback now returns to the sideline.
I think more important than covering the pass is really containing the quarterback. He's done more damage, I think, with his scrambles.
Nice to see the Chelmsford cheerleaders here tonight, coming down to Haverhill. Good for them. Quarterback's going to keep it. And close to first down. Let's see where they knocked them out.
I think it's
First down. They're
No,
going to
it's
give it
first
to
down.
him. Yep. He has been their weapon on offense tonight. It has been all quarterback. Clock running. Pass, and nobody home there except Chelmsford. Whoa. Almost pick off. Had a lot of room to run if he picked that off.
I think Engelhardt might be in the transfer portal thinking he was playing for Haverhill. That ball was intended for nobody from the Haverhill team.
I couldn't see anybody. 2nd and 10. Need to make a couple of defensive stops here. Quarterback looks to throw, has a receiver
again.
wide open.
That's
Again,
They
looking
fall
in the
for that
backfield.
all the time. He did. He tucked the ball away,
yeah,
and they all come flying up, and then he just stopped and threw it.
yeah, that was identical play to the first
Yes, it was.
long gainer.
2 plays have killed the Lions tonight. And he was wide open.
Yeah, number 1, Devin Carrero.
If a receiver's running out there, someone's got to cover him. Don't worry about the quarterback.
A lot of mistakes.
Gonna go for 2.
Yep, why not? They're up by 1 right now, 14-13. Lions have been rocked by 2 big pass plays.
Haverhill in their power formation.
Intercepted. Tried a little bit of fake, like almost like a old-fashioned jump pass, and it was picked off by the Lions. So that's good news. They will get the ball with about 1 minute, 7 seconds to play. Need a big return on the kick, but I don't think Haverhill will kick it very deep.
No, I'm not exactly sure of the answer, but I don't believe you can return that in Federation, can you?
I was just going to say
I don't think so.
believe you can because
Which would have been, a nice
2
pickup
points.
for Chelmsford. Yeah.
Sure would have.
They have time, though. Chelmsford could score in this drive.
They have time.
Like you said earlier, it's going to be a short kick, move up.
That's right. I think they should move way up.
Guy and Dugan are on the 15.
Yeah, that's too far back.
Englehart's on the 30.
Then we're down a man. There we go.
Here we are. Let's see.
Now we got 11. The kicker is Alex Gomez. Short kick.
Don't dance. Get upfield.
Okay, running sideways kind of that time.
Nick Lapoli.
Yeah, Nick. But he secured the football at the 35 4-yard line.
Reality, you just wanted to fall on it because you wasted about 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Haverhill in a football game, which is a rarity for them. They're all excited to be only a point ahead, but for them, it's a big deal. Lion offense has been sporadic in the last couple of drives. It hasn't really moved the ball. Hart all alone, looking, fires complete, but only a very short gain.
Out of bounds.
Yeah,
Great.
did get out of bounds, stopping the clock, but only a pickup of 4.
Why is the clock still running?
That's unofficial.
Yeah, I'm confused too how it definitely shouldn't be. Bullet, intercepted. Again, Haverhill really pumped up now. Tucker Grant, the interceptor, 25 seconds. Now I'm glad the clock was running.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ryan Hart had his eyes on the receiver the entire time, and that Tucker Grant was able to read and react.
We don't have the luxury of replay tonight, obviously, and it would have been nice to see what took place on that play.
Well, the bad thing is he actually rolled out, got his shoulders turned around and square, threw a good ball, just to the wrong guy.
Haverhill has it at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10, and a flag or timeout. Timeout, Chelmsford. Good timeout. They've got 2 left. Can't get beaten deep again in this football game.
Now, no reason for the Lion defender to be looking to in the backfield. You know, his job is to defend the pass. If he has to make the tackle, we are in deep
We're in trouble.
trouble.
Anyway.
Right.
As a guy in Foxborough would say, do your job. And okay, we'll see what takes place in the last 25 seconds. Certainly, I expect Haverhill to try lighting it up long again. Why not?
Conversation in the middle of the field. I think about the time, because that was a play out of bounds, and you said the clock's still winding, and I thought it was.
Running.
Referee's coming over toward the sideline now. I wonder if he was going to. I thought he might be talking to the Haverhill coach, but not. Okay, here we go. It's been a long first half. Thank goodness we started at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Sideline, incomplete.
Good coverage.
Yes, that was very good coverage. Yeah, it was Toby Aquino making that good coverage. 2nd and 10. Unofficially 20 seconds to play, quarter number 2.
And the good news is the wind's picking up.
Oh yeah, I'm thrilled about that. This play's taking a long time to get in. They maybe end up with a timeout here. But they have 40 seconds, Rob, is that right?
Yep.
40 seconds. We'll look for the back judge.
He hasn't lifted his arm yet. Back to pass, going deep. Oh, into his hands and dropped.
And Aquino right there.
Good job by Aquino. It's third down.
Little stop and go pattern. And set it up with the previous play.
That's right. That's right. Time for a couple more plays if needed. Big pickoff here would be nice. His quarterback steps up and he's taken down. And does Haverhill take a timeout? I don't think they did.
I think they will.
Number 58, Thomas Brown.
Timeout?
And that's the end of that.
First half
No, it is.
finally comes to an end.
Oh,
Chelmsford
I
is
think
on.
that's a
And
timeout.
it's a Haverhill timeout.
Okay. It was. 1 second.
He was talking to the ref, Pike, and he wanted 1 second left, probably for just chuck it up.
Yep. Hail Mary.
Everybody go long.
Yep.
48-yard line, 4th and long with 1 second.
Gabe
on the clock.
Grazaboski, the quarterback. Actually, there were more people here tonight than I thought there would be.
Yeah. The,
Haverhill crowd's not bad.
I think the 6 o'clock start throws some of the Chelmsford people off.
Yes, it does. It's tough to commute at that time of the day. Quarterback rolls it to his right, gets grabbed and taken down. Uzziah Russell, Jack Myers, they have done a nice job, and the Lions have scored twice, but they're on the short end of a 14-13 score. We'll be back for second half kickoff coming right up. Thanks, Chris. All right, we ready, Chris? Yeah. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Haverhill's kicking off to the Lions. They lead by a point. 14-13. Each team has scored twice, but that old bugaboo of the extra point came back to haunt the Lions. And it's a onside kick. The Lions are ready, and they cover it, and they're going to start at the 48-yard line. That was
interesting ploy by Haverhill.
Yeah.
Start the second half.
Recovered nicely by Dulong.
Yes, it was. Lions were ready for it, and good coaching. Haverhill doesn't have a lot to lose because they can't kick it anyway. So,
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
all right, 1st and 10, Chelmsford, 48-yard line, trailing by a point.
All right, they got a short field, 52 yards to pay dirt.
Tight formation for the Lions. Dulong with the football, and Haverhill just says no way. Loss of 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Lions.
Chelmsford came out with their tight bunch formation, and if they do that again, Haverhill's only covering the 3 receivers with about 1.5 defenders.
The Lions are more traditional. They spread it out. Engelhardt at the bottom. Dugan at the bottom. Cowell up top. Dulong, the running back, next to Ryan Hart. Ryan tosses it to Dugan. Dugan outrounds one, turns it upfield across the 50, picks up about 6 on the play. Going to be third down.
Chelmsford lucky they didn't have enough men in the backfield.
No.
They had the tight end covered up.
Yeah. Interesting play by Dugan after the reception. Set up the blocking very well on that.
It's 3rd and 6 for the Lions. Dugan in motion. Hart throws it to him.
First down.
By putting him in motion, it makes it very difficult for the defense to cover him.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good move by the Lions. They haven't used him in motion much this season, but he gets open right away.
3rd or 4th reception of the night. It's so dark here, it's almost impossible to keep stats, but David's battling right along. 1st and 10, Chelmsford. DeLong kind of hesitated just a little bit, trying to find a hole. Got a hole for about 2 yards. 2nd and 8.
Lions' offensive line is not firing out the way they should be. I don't know if they're being outsized or they're just not moving people, but Haverhill is getting a lot of penetration.
And Ryan is caught from behind. Nice tackle.
Number 7 on a blitz.
And that is Gabe Grazaboski. It's a 3rd and 11 for Chelmsford. 3rd and, yeah, let's make it 9. Yep. Looking at the wrong down marker.
Yeah, they just moved it. Well,
Hart rolls it, had some room, got a receiver. Good block.
touchdown.
This is a touchdown for Engelhardt. It's his first of the season, and the senior captain takes it in for the touchdown. 41-yard touchdown pass, Hart to Engelhardt. That was some good blocking after the catch.
After the catch, absolutely, and a nice pattern by Grant. He came across the formation from the far right, dragged across to the left. Ryan found him in the open zone, and with the good blocking of the offensive receivers, Engelhardt was able to score his first.
Lions looking for 2.
Rightfully so. I like this call.
I do too. It's 1 point that really doesn't help them all that much. It's important conversion though. Hart rolls, tosses, knocked down.
Did it get tipped?
It was tipped.
By the number
7 again, Grozowski. Yep. So the Lions score their 3rd touchdown, but they only have 19 points. Haverhill 14, and the Lions did take the opening kickoff in the second half and score with it. Haverhill's onside kick try kind of backfired on them. Lions converted a couple of 3rd downs on that drive.
What we need to see is a little fire in the defense. I mentioned, I think, off camera on halftime that seemingly Chelmsford's 3rd quarter performance is kind of a letdown every week, and it's tough to come out of that locker room and not be fired up. So hopefully the defense is fired up.
Yeah, hopefully the offense is set up the defense so they will be fired up, Rob. You're absolutely
And
right.
we noticed coming out of the locker room that Jack Myers had an ice pack on his leg, so obviously he is out for the remainder of this football game, and that's a big defensive loss. And if your video looks a little dark, it's because the lights are on here, folks. It's just not many of them.
Yeah, this is set up as a baseball diamond, and that's how the lighting is arranged.
Pooch kick by Beerworth, a nice job, nice kick to the 25-yard line, and that's where Haverhill will start it.
Good coverage and no return on that, actually.
Well, he kicked it the way it should. That's what you do when you have 6 to one side. You kick it to the wide side of the field so you have more defenders coming down the field.
Haverhill led onto the field by their quarterback, number 17, James Farrell. He had an excellent first half, passing and running. Haverhill hit for 2 big touchdown passes, touchdown completions. One of them not a touchdown, but took it to the 2. Handed to the sweep man. Lions string it out and do a pretty good job on that.
Just about 1 or maybe 2 yard gain.
Cowell coming up to make that stop.
See, in the first half, that was a keep almost every single time. I think this is their second half adjustment to actually give it to the back.
I think that may be the last time we see it, though. Who knows? 2nd and 8. Just underway in the third quarter. Farrell throws it, and it's incomplete. Haverhill coach is looking for a flag. There is none.
Good timing.
That was a good defensive play, I thought.
Engelhardt, nice job.
Engelhardt has had a terrific football game. Haverhill coach is still a little bit upset. 3rd and 8 for Haverhill. That was contact right on the ball, and it was tough to see how that could be a flag.
Yeah.
Farrell looking deep, looking for his wheel route. Incomplete,
Right there.
broken up. Excellent job by the Lions on defense that time. Aquino
That was
again.
picture perfect coverage.
That was picture perfect. It's a 4th down, look, probably a punting situation for Haverhill.
Yep. Kicking punting group is going in. Number 10, I think, is the punter.
Let's see who does drop back to kick it. The Lions have their usual Dugan and
Not number 10.
Kai.
Everett. Lions have one late guy coming into the onto the field. Pretty good kick.
Good kick.
Over. Takes a bounce. Kai picks it up. Steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So that's where the Lions will start their second possession of the third quarter.
Yeah, I thought he did step out of bounds, Bruce. Good eyes right there, right in front of us.
Right.
We have a flag back on the 40.
Oh,
That's not good news, I don't think. Haven't been many flags tonight.
It's too cold.
That's right. They want to
wanna
move
go
the
home,
game
too.
along too.
blocking the
Block
back.
in the back by the Lions, so that will push them back 10 yards. So they will get the football. Instead of the 35, it probably will be the 25. Chris Borden, our photographer tonight, and he's enduring some discomfort, but he is a trooper. You were a trooper, weren't you, Chris?
Well done.
What was that? He was a soldier. Okay. I know I was close. First and 10, 25-yard line. Bruce Byam, Howie Neal, Rob Russo, and Dave Markham. Coming to you from Haverhill. Hart fumbles it. Kai didn't take the exchange, one or the other. Loss of a couple, 2nd and 12. That was close, guys, to disaster.
That's not a good spot to lose that ball.
Nope.
Dugan was open too on the far side behind a couple of blockers, almost like a wide receiver screen.
They're looking for that. There's the drop, unfortunately. Yeah, I think it is Engelhart.
Yeah, it's Engelhart.
Yep. Quickly, it's 3rd down and 12. Trying to set up the flanker screen. Lions make a couple of substitutions.
Coming out with their tight end set.
Nick Keiko, number 12, into the game as a tight end. Look to throw it, blitz, and incomplete. Over the middle, intended, I think, for Engelhart.
Not real close, though.
Nope, that was not a good drive, folks. It's 4th down, and that took only about 10 seconds off the clock. 7:11 on the clock. Haverhill, a defensive stand when they needed it. Lions have probably had close to 75 yards in penalties tonight. Gable Gray needs to get off a good kick here. It's a good snap. Left foots it. And not a real long kick. And a good bounce again. Across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You don't get a consistent punt when you're dropping the ball or kind of throwing it up and kicking it. You gotta maybe hit a couple of clinics.
And it's cold too. It's not.
Yeah.
It's hard to punt the ball, and this does not compress very well.
John Kiggins waited until the ball stopped rolling and then downed it. Did a nice job getting every inch out of that kick.
Yes, he did. 1st and 10, Haverhill. Farrell keeps it again, and he's dragged down. Engelhart. Said that name once or twice tonight.
Yes, we have.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. It's not a particularly cold night, but it's getting colder.
Yes.
It's damp.
Oh, sitting on metal bleachers and
Well, some of us are standing on.
Some of us finally smartened up and stood.
Farrell tosses it, has a receiver, and picks.
Number 6 is the receiver. John Wallace.
That ball is going to be spotted at the
I'm sorry.
47-yard
Number 8.
line of the Lions.
Parker Di Natale.
Thomas Brown on the stop. It's a pickup of about 6, 3rd and 4. Just into Chelmsford territory at the 48-yard line.
I'll say it, this might be the play of the game so far.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Ooh, Chelmsford jumped, and they're going to get 5 yards. 5-yard penalty. Again, the penalty yardage is mounting up against the Lions. 1st down, the 42-yard line.
that drives Coach Markin and I crazy.
It drives me as well. I mean, he didn't do anything to deter the play. Got back onside. But it's the rule. I think you're going to see a lot more of Mr. Farrell running this football this series. Just as I say that, he's back to throw it. Has his receiver, and it's a short 2-yard gain.
Good coverage there for the Lions. Cole Carrigan, number 17.
2nd and 8, the ball at the 40-yard line. We're under 5 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Lions clinging to a 5-point lead.
Got to have a spy on Farrell.
And he's close to first down yardage, but a little bit short. It's going to be a 4th down, about a yard. I think they're going to go with that push formation. 4th and a yard. Farrell is a big guy, tough to stop. He's under center, and this is the formation. And he has the first down. Easily has the first down.
You just need to bury yourself. You can't be standing up. You just got to go right in the ground as a defender.
It's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Lions in a critical late 3rd quarter series here, defensive series. Turnovers are always appreciated. Farrell tosses it. His defender fell down, but thankfully it was over his head. He had 1 more second to wait. That was a touchdown.
That was Dugan. I don't know how he fell.
2nd and 10.
That was thrown a long way, too. You run the near hash, and you threw it outside the number on the far side.
It was. He's got a good arm. Could be a pitcher. Haverhill substitutes one of their wideouts on 2nd and 10. Chelmsford in their all white uniforms tonight. Back to pass, flushed out of the pocket, brushes off a defender, and picks up big yardage. Farrell has been an all-star performer in this football game.
First down on the 15.
They had him, and he ran away from it. First and 10, 15-yard line. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to play, quarter 3. Mr. Farrell has had himself a night. Toss to the side to the flanker.
No question.
He fumbled it.
And the Lions
are on it.
Looks like,
Are they going to call that a completion?
yes.
Yes, they are.
Campo,
I thought it was Kai, but I could be wrong.
5.
Oh, it's Campo.
Campo, thank you guys.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're talking about whether it was a completion. And it sure looked like it. Again, we don't have replay.
Yeah, that was, I mean, he took 3
First
steps.
down, Chelmsford. They've stopped the drive at the 10. 2 minutes, 15 seconds unofficially. Quarter number 3. The Lions need a sustained drive here now.
Receiver taking a couple of steps before the fumble.
Yeah, very, very good point.
Now the Lions need to eat up some time and get into the 4th quarter. Get out of this deep zone. Kai.
Handoff. That's Kai. First down yardage.
That's it.
That's actually Dulong.
Too long again. Yeah.
Yes, it is too long.
Yeah. Similar styles. Kai a little quicker, but nice job by Dulong.
And a first down.
Freshman, right, Rob?
He is a freshman, yeah.
Yeah. Toss. Dugan. That was almost a lateral. Dugan down the sideline with speed. Stays on his feet. Stays on. Runs away from another one. This man is the toughest running wide receiver I have seen in a long time.
Yes, absolutely. He does. He's very hard to get down. He's not big, but he's very quick, very nimble, very shifty.
He has had himself a night too. He has been again a season highlight reel. Chelmsford gets it into Haverhill territory, 44-yard line.
1:32 left on the clock.
Hart tucks it under, now
Nice.
throws it, and I think he threw that one out of bounds intentionally. Not a bad play by Ryan.
Well, good job by Ryan to feel the pressure and give up the throw out of bounds instead of getting sacked.
We've got some official is he got a player with some blood?
Probably, yeah.
He's asking one of their defenders to leave the field, and I think it might be a blood situation.
Also in that play, Josiah Russell was downfield and almost got another tussle.
Wonderful. So all in all, I guess it was a good play.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. Toss Dugan outside.
Oh,
and
just
not
keep
too
going.
much that time.
Just keep going at the outside there. Not try to cut back.
He did have some room, I think, that time, but never going to fault that young man. Picked up a yard. It's 3rd and 9.
Just under a minute.
The Lions have kind of flipped the field a little bit, even if they don't pick up the first down. Engelhardt and Dugan come to the bottom of the field.
Let's not get a penalty for delay here. Let's keep the clock running.
Don't need 5 timeout.
Timeout finally.
Yeah, Lions took a timeout. That was getting close. First timeout, second half, 2 left. Critical couple of downs here. Lions go on 4th down on this, do you think?
I would.
Yeah, depending upon what they get here, I think they would too. As you said earlier, they're both 1 and 7. What have you got to lose?
If they don't get the first down and the clock is running, they need to let the quarter run out so they have the wind at their back for punting.
Credit to the Chelmsford coaching staff and to the players for keeping their attitude positive. A heartbreaking loss to Central Catholic last week, but a couple of injuries that have hurt them, but they're competing on the highest level today. Got a big one, folks, coming up day before Thanksgiving. Ooh, there's a 5-yard penalty. Nice job by Ryan. Yep.
I think
Now-
Haverhill was going to blitz.
I think so.
You think so? Yeah. I think they might have.
I was looking for the
Obvious.
I was looking
Captain
for the
Obvious
corner.
showed up.
Number 8. In Italy, that's
Everett taken down at the 42. Yeah.
That was well covered, but I think he should have just tried to erase him anyways.
Yeah, with his speed. That's a loss of a couple. It's 4th and 6. What did the Lions do? And they have not sent Gable Gray in to punt it. They're going to go for first down.
Well,
Clock
Howie's
is
right.
running.
You wait till the clock runs
Yeah,
out.
let it run out. You got coming down to 2 seconds, 1, and it should run out, and it did. So we're going to start the fourth quarter. The Lions scored the only touchdown, an Engelhardt touchdown reception, but they will be faced with a 4th and about 6.
I would flip the field and have Gray punt.
I'm not so sure I wouldn't punt here either. Why give them the ball at the 40 when you can maybe give it to them at the 15?
The way Gray's been getting the roll with his
Yeah,
punts.
that's right. Must have something to do with left-handed, left-footers.
Left footers, right? Because he'd be punting from the 45, 46-yard line. He can aim out of bounds left-footed on the left hash. It's a short sideline for him. He can pin them deep.
This is one of the most quiet football games I think I have been to in a long time. It's almost like somehow we're watching a golf match here.
Yeah.
Well, I said this last year. The problem with the playoff system, first of all, you're limited to an 8-game season. And this year, finally, we're back in the MVC, basically. But we've really negated it, like the significance of a conference championship. And I really would like to see the league get back into that. Because winning the Merrimack Valley Conference is a tough feat. Yeah. And it's worth something, I think.
It used to be a real feather in your cap to do that. All right, here come the Lions on 4th down. 3 receivers to the right of Hart. Ryan's going to get a change of play now from the sideline.
Here comes a blitz, too.
Blitz, Dugan, first down.
First down.
How does that happen? If I were a Haverhill fan, I would be going crazy right now.
I tell you, Kai laid a great block on that blitz, gave Ryan some time.
And Ryan stood right in there and made the completion. First down at the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
The Haverhill defensive backs are giving an awful lot of ground before the ball's even snapped. And they weren't aware of how much yardage the Lions needed.
Toss out to Dugan again. He's got one guy to beat. He beats him. He's down to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 15.
The player covering Dugan was giving 12 yards.
It's almost like saying, here, you can have it.
Yeah. And now that play has been substituted for.
Dugan is coming close to, if not already, 10 receptions on the evening. Hart keeps it, throws it to Dugan, gets a block, gets it to the 11.
Yep.
Nice block out there. Is that Engelhardt?
Gray. Number 4, Gable Gray. And I believe it was Engelhardt, yes.
It's a pickup of, we'll say, just 3. It's 2nd and 7. Chelmsford now can milk the clock just a little bit. Hart keeps it straight ahead.
Nice read by Ryan.
That was beautiful. The gates opened, and in he went. We got a little bit of a mix-up here. This is what happens when this type of a game, and we've got flags all over the place. I can't see this going anywhere but both sides.
I think that was Kai initially.
It was Kai
right?
in the middle of it. Good pickup by Ryan Hart on that play.
Yes, that was a good read by Ryan. Real quick, good decision. He kept it.
It was predetermined.
You think so?
Oh no, I saw the signals coming in. It was predetermined.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I cheated.
You cheated. Oh, well, you know the signals.
Yeah,
could
you
clue
think
us
you
in
think he'd
once in
share?
a while.
I'm not gonna
share.
I'm not gonna say the play in case someone's watching the thing.
Oh boy, my goodness! All this time we thought we were on speaking terms.
Of course, he waits till the 9th game of the season.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
Well, we're watched by millions of people. They could steal our signals. I don't want to give our signals away.
That's true. This is like the Michigan sideline.
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right. Although you could say it could be this play or that play or
Yeah,
that
yeah,
play.
right.
You could throw a few wrinkles in there.
Oh well.
The
Officials still discussing this.
trying to get numbers and decide who was at
Yeah,
fault.
who's out?
Yeah, exactly.
This is a good time for a quick story. Freshmen played here last year. So with the way the playoff system works, the ADs pre-plan the underclassmen games because we're not going to follow varsity. So we obviously had Nate Dugan on the team, and he did the yeoman's work, and we were winning through most of the game, and then Haverhill passed us. 11 seconds left. We were down by 5, and all day they had been squib kicking and onside kicking. So we said to the team, listen, they're going to squib it, get it, toss it back to Nate, and see what happens. And with 11 seconds left, they onside kicked it. We tossed it back to Nate, and he scored a touchdown, and we won. The other coach was like, I knew when I saw you guys pitch that ball, we were going to lose this game. But they would point him out. Don't let him get the ball. Don't get him the ball.
So this field has great memories for Nate Dugan.
And I think it's. I'm sure they remember him from last year.
I'm sure. But they really didn't implement a plan to stop him tonight. I didn't think.
No.
It was.
It looked in the beginning like number 7 for Haverhill was on a mission to cover Dugan in the first half or first quarter, but then they got away from that. Let's see. We're
Here
still
comes the decision.
Coach Peterson didn't look happy.
sorting out what's going on. The referee's talking to Coach Pike now, and we got an explanation.
I think maybe the best we can hope for is offsetting penalties here and no ejections.
I haven't seen anybody leave the
No.
field for either team. But,
And we didn't need this stoppage here with 9:39 to
No.
play. Keep the clock running wouldn't be a bad thing to do.
Federation rules.
Pike's not
sometimes-
happy either. So
Federation rules. Maybe they'll keep it going during an unsportsmanlike discussion.
If it stands, the ball is going to be at the 8-yard line, and it's going to be a first down. If it stands. And discussion continues. This is like
The second down marker, the down marker hasn't moved from the
original.
13-yard
Yeah.
line originally.
And no signal from the referee yet.
And
I don't know if we're going to get. Here we go. Chelmsford. Unsportsmanlike. Haverhill. They offset. So they cancel out. And that's what I was hoping would come out of this.
with maybe a sideline warning to both teams.
Could be an ejection here, too. I'm not sure. Coach Peterson, yeah.
Doing the same thing over there. He's reminding the Lions to play ball and never mind the extracurricular.
Absolutely. They are in control at the moment, and you don't need anything else to happen.
But I think if I were a referee, I'd say, listen, we're going to take these two kids. You're going to sit them on the sideline for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Let it cool down.
Yep.
No one gets kicked out.
Yep.
Because if you get kicked out, your season's over. It's
Sort
a
of like a
it's a
2-minute
2-week suspension.
penalty
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, just like a hockey
Like
game.
a
Yeah.
hockey game, you know? Yeah.
Going to be third down. The ball is going to be
Third and about 2
at the 7-yard line.
as we finally resume play.
3rd and 2.
Now, I can't believe we didn't have a play called already.
Dugan on the sweep. Cuts it up. Gets it inside the 5 for the first down.
And
Play-
draws a crowd.
Play the whistle now. Get back to the huddle. Everything's going your way. It's going to be 1st and goal at the about the 2.
Okay.
Closer to the 3. 1st and goal at the 3.
Ball spotted at 3-yard line.
Lions looking for their 4th score of the night. Everett offset to the right of Hart. Lions in a tight formation. Houston is calling the play.
Brown on a
Hart keeps it, and he is
In.
for the touchdown. 3-yard run by Ryan Hart for the touchdown.
with an escort from Thomas Brown.
A big escort, absolutely. So the Lions converted a 4th down and kept going for the touchdown. Score is 25. They have an 11-point lead. Gonna go for 2 again, I would imagine.
Yeah, because Haverhill's not out of this.
No,
They have
no,
quick
this-
strike capability.
Yeah, lots of time, 8.5 minutes.
One of the interesting facts about this football game is that Kyler Brown, a former Chelmsford High School quarterback a few years back, is now on the Haverhill coaching staff.
And that was a penalty against the bench,
I think it
or a warning.
may have been a warning, but
Lions have 3 wide receivers to the right side. Everett in the backfield. They're looking to the right side. Underneath, incomplete. Dropped. Incomplete. Oh, I thought that was caught.
Nate Cowell.
Kyle, yeah.
Cowell. Sorry.
Okay, it's a 25-14, 9-game, 8:29
That's
to
one
play.
of those plays the quarterback has to take a little off it
Yeah.
because the receiver is coming at the quarterback. It doesn't need to be thrown.
And he doesn't have much time to react.
Right, right.
And you said it earlier, Bruce. Extra point. We just can't seem to get them.
That's right. We've got 4 scores. That would be 24 points. We have 25. We lost to North Andover because of extra points, Westford because of extra points, and Central. It's been a concern all year long. Mike Beerworth to kick it off. Does he pooch one? He hits a big one to the goal line and into the end zone.
Yep, you can't take it into
Step
the end
back.
zone.
Well, that's probably not a bad thing because taking it out of the end zone, he may have got tackled on the 15-yard line, lost 10 yards.
That was good for Haverhill, you mean? I
Yeah,
think it
good
was.
for
Yeah,
Haverhill.
I don't know
absolutely.
what game it was either, but I recall
We had it in one game.
he stepped in and they didn't call it.
Yeah.
And when I was questioning, I thought it was dead
Yeah,
automatically.
you were right.
Apparently it is.
Okay, Haverhill has an 80-yard field ahead of them, and I would expect the ball to be in the air even more now. Farrell is the quarterback.
pass.
Lions rush. He steps away from the rush, and they get him. Pursuit.
Keiko.
Yep, Keiko.
Keiko won its tackle. Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15. Lion defense showing some little bit of enthusiasm right now, that's for sure. Farrell takes a high snap. He's rushed again.
Oh,
he
lost the
steps
edge.
away and has his receiver for the close to first down, but not yet. That's a good completion, though. Picks up about 12.
Chelmsford keeping the receivers in front of them, which is good.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yep.
I mean, you can let them take 5 yards at a walk. It's going to take them a long time to score, and they need 2 of them.
It's a 3rd down and about 2 from the 28-yard line. The receiver did get out of bounds there and did stop the clock. And Farrell kept it, lost yardage. Keiko again, one of the Lions there. Engelhardt there. It's a loss of 4. It's going to be 4th down and about 5. Does Haverhill punt it?
Well, I tell you, that second touchdown just inflated Chelmsford. I think that was, that's huge.
Haverhill taking a big gamble here, it looks like, and they are.
Well, that fumble that they created
Mm.
really
That changed it around.
changed it around.
Yeah, it sure did. 4th and 5 at the 25. Back to pass. Farrell fires it. Caught.
First down.
Is it a catch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a catch. Nicely executed. Got their 5 yards. First down. Stayed in bounds. That's the good news for the Lions. They are in a 2-minute drill right now. Farrell completes it. First down again. Stepping out of bounds.
It's in your bag. There you go.
Okay, my partner just gave me some reinforcements here with warming up the mic. Of course, I'm not smart enough to bring gloves.
Well, we've been spoiled. The weather's
Yes,
been
we
so
have.
great.
First and 10.
A lot of times we're inside.
And we're inside.
Yeah, we're inside. This is how everybody else lives, I guess, huh?
And we just haven't done this enough, you know.
No, not enough years. Lions get hands on the quarterback and thrown out of bounds. Good rush by the Lion defensive line. Thomas Brown's beginning to have a field day out there. 2nd and 10. About halfway through quarter number 4. Again, I can't say enough about Chris Borden coming down here to help us with this camera. He's a real blessing to us. Sideline, does he get out of bounds? It's
No.
completion, and he comes back in the middle of the field.
And there's a flag, a late flag thrown. I think they're going to call perhaps a face mask.
Face mask possibly. Haverhill player is down on the field. Let's see what the call is. That usually is what it is. 6 minutes. What else can we have happen in this game tonight?
Whatever happened, Kate, the trainer, was walking
Right
on the
there.
field before
Yeah,
anybody moved. So she saw something.
She was quick.
It happened right in front of the Lions bench. 5 or 6 yards in from the sideline.
Let's hope the young man is okay.
They did move him, so
Yeah. Kate's doing double duty tonight for both teams, helping out. Lions just need to make this drive tough, as Rob said, a few yards at a time.
Yeah. Get the clock to keep running, keep them in bounds.
Big round of applause.
So must have been a face mask because they did just indicate a personal foul.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The player was is that 7?
8.
8, thank you.
That's Di Natalia. Yes, Parker Di Natalia.
So that will be additional penalty yardage against the Lions.
As a coach, I don't get overly aggravated with face masks because in the heat of the play, you're taught to grab cloth and and that's going to happen from time to time.
Clock is moving. Under 6. Haverhill needs to get some chunk plays. They're looking for one here. And caught inbounds. He's going to say yes. He's going to say a reception at the 5-yard line.
Stepped out of bounds.
That was a good catch.
Pretty good catch and pretty good coverage.
And that ball is going to be spotted around
At the
4-yard line. First and goal to go for the Hillies.
Toby Aquino was right there. Clock stops. Haverhill knocking on the door. This has turned into a real grinder. And we got a penalty on Haverhill. That's going to help.
False start.
Second and goal from the 9.
False start against the Hillies. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat.
First and goal.
Those are the
from
ones that
9.
drive us crazy. Wide receiver offside.
One of our favorite pet peeves, right, Dave?
And the play was the quarterback run the other way. He had nothing to do
Yeah, he
with
could
the
have
play.
stood there.
Sure.
That's right. He could
Sure.
have stood there, talked to the defensive back, and said, "Hey, what are you doing after the game?" Or,
Anything but what he did.
anything but what he did.
First and goal, 9-yard line. Pass in the flat and drag down at about the 4-yard line. So they got the 5 yards back. Second and goal at the 4.
That was passed to Grabowski.
Grabowski, the receiver.
That ball will now be spotted at the 3.
Haverhill not taking as much time now to get their plays into the game. About 5:10 when this ball will be snapped. Quarterback keeps it, and he
Ball's on the
fumbles
ground.
it, but he drops right on it at about the 6. It's going to be third and goal at the 6.
5 minutes remaining. Took 34 seconds to get that play off.
Spotted on the 7-yard line.
Surprised they're not using the timeouts.
The clock management has been an issue for me all year long. Especially when you need 2 touchdowns.
Right.
Nice snap. Farrell tosses. Completed.
Incomplete.
Complete.
Oh.
Oh, touchdown.
Oh, the official's giving him the.
He's giving him the touchdown sign.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh, 9-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, he had about 2 steps before
Yeah,
he just
he
let
did.
it go.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a correct call.
Now you're gonna get the onside kick,
Yep.
but you can take almost a minute off each play because you have a 40-second clock, and so all you need is a couple first downs, a good drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at this point, whether it's 1 or 2 is not terribly important in this game at the moment. They do not have a good field goal kicker, so.
Yeah, they're going for 2.
And snap, and he fumbled it. And the Lions knock it down. The play is over. The score remains 25-20, 4:20 to play in the football game. And brace yourself for the onside kick.
Coach Pike not happy about that whistle. I mean, the ball was still on the ground, not in possession, but I don't think anything good was going to happen.
No.
So.
No.
I said it earlier. I thought this was one of the best officiated games we've seen this year. What is this signal?
Inadvertent whistle.
They're going to give him another
They're going to give him another try.
Oh, my goodness.
Inadvertent whistle.
The whistle didn't come until after the play. Holy smokes, I take back what I was just about to say. That's crazy.
Well, it was an early whistle, to be honest.
That's what Coach Pike, I guess, was upset about. Right?
Jeez. And now the Coach Pike said, well, let's try it from the other hash mark.
Yeah. Boy, this has been a dragged-out football game.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was commenting to Dave on the way up here. You know, we joked about 12-minute running, but maybe 10-minute stop would be
Would be
okay
enough.
too.
Would be enough. Wide open and caught. 2-point conversion. The Lions cannot find. I don't know if it's high school athletes have trouble defending the pass or what it is. But it's happened all night long.
Haverhill was lucky on that play. There was a
the
false
thing that
start.
bothers me, when you think about it, they play in passing leagues in the summer.
Yeah.
So they've been defending passes all summer, a lot of these players.
You never know it.
Dave had a good observation because there was a false start on Haverhill. They didn't call it.
On that play. Okay, it comes down again to the onside kick.
Okay.
We have been, this is I think the 4th week in a row that we have been in a barn burner of a football game. Chelmsford's largest margin of victory has been 7 points against Lowell, their only victory. But some real heartbreaking defeats.
All right, now what do you think, Lions? Is it going to be an onside kick? Come on. Yes, we're ready. We've got 10 people, 11 people up. Little Pooch.
Get on it. There you
Dugan's got it.
go. Dugan's got a lot of field over here. Got a lot of blockers.
Holding.
Oh, no.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have thrown the flag too.
Oh, they're going to call a
I
clip.
thought he tripped over that.
That's
No, he tackled him. He tried to tackle him, yeah.
Oh, well.
10 more yards on the Lions. And I don't know how many can't keep those numbers in the dark and the cold, but it's got to be brutal.
Oh, well.
They're doing everything they can to keep Haverhill in this football game. Lion fans not happy at all. 2 flags, though. 2 officials made the same call.
Now,
But we're having a discussion. These guys like to talk.
There's a flag here.
Flag down here too.
2 over there. So what is all this?
We've got flags all over
So
the
we have
field.
offsetting. They're going to do a do-over. They're going to kick again. They are.
On both sides.
They're going to kick again.
Wow.
Holy cow. Is that what they call?
Dave says it's a horse collar tackle and a clip. So Chelmsford has to go through this again.
So no penalties, really.
Right.
Still in the 40. And on the good side is we used up 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Holding against the Lions.
Holding.
Against the Hills.
4:20 is the official time.
Oh. Okay. Oh, so now
Here we go again.
They're offsides, but they don't call it.
Dugan has it. Reverses his field down the sideline. And looked like another horse collar tackle. Another flag over here.
and we have 3 flags.
Holy smokes.
What the heck is going on here?
This is getting to be absurd. Yes, Chris just made a good point. Groundhog Day, absolutely.
What is this flag here, though? There was a flag from across the field.
The guy on this sideline threw a flag when the play was
Way across the field. You're right, Dave. Holy smokes.
flag happy.
Yeah, they've turned into that.
Well, that was another horse collar, I believe.
It was. It looked like horse collar.
Well, because there is a flag on the 35 at the.
Holding against Chelmsford. There is, Howie. You're right.
Is that it?
And
Offside.
offset. We're going to kick it again. Holy cow.
So it was offsides, like I said. They threw it.
There are 4 flags. One right on the 35, just being picked up. One on the 42.
What about the flag that was thrown over
Far
the
side.
melee over the sideline?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What was
Yeah.
that penalty?
That must have been the offside because that's.
Here's a better question. Are they going to kick it to Dugan again?
Well, let's hope so. They might want to try kicking it over here to the left side of the field. Kick it to Kai. That might not work.
So he's almost had 100 yards in return yardage.
Taken
Not
away.
counted, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is a first. You see something, and every time you come out to a high school game for the first time,
Yep. Now what?
They're offsides again.
you're offside. Illegal procedure?
Yep. Offside right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Offside a lot.
Can you decline it?
I would hope so, but you probably can't in Federation. The play was probably dead.
I don't know. I didn't know you could stop it, though. I didn't think you
And
stopped
there
it.
was a flag on the far side.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I lost track, guys. Is this the 4th one or the 5th one?
I think. This is
4?
4.
Thanks, Dave.
4 times a charm, they say.
Yeah, 4th time. Yeah, you're right, Dave.
Dude,
Everyone's getting a clinic in onside kicking, too.
Wow.
because they'll probably kick this deep now.
They probably will. As deep as they can kick it.
Deep as they can kick it.
And that's Dulong, I think, back deep.
Yep.
Yep, it is. And they kick it deep. Get it, attaboy,
All
attaboy. All right, it's at the 20.
I
And I think
don't
we're
see any
gonna play.
flags.
Hooray!
But the Lions need,
All right.
I think Lawrence has, do they have 2 timeouts left or 3? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Well, Chelmsford took a timeout, but
Yeah,
I don't think
they
I think
have
they have 3. Yeah.
They can stop it 3 times.
There's a quick stoppage for the 4-minute warning.
Yeah. This game is far from over.
So on that first onside kick, right? We it was holding on us, but since they horse called our guy,
Yeah.
it gets negated.
Yeah.
So if they didn't commit a penalty, we still would have been our ball, right? Yeah. That makes no sense.
Everett on the carry.
Pike takes time out immediately.
Lebowski in on the stop for the Phillies.
He was jumping up and down
Yeah.
in the official's face. Wow.
Calling that timeout. Yeah.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and 9.
Chelmsford.
Too long.
Timeout. Haverhill.
Lions need one first down, and I think they can win the football game. But they've got to get that first down.
Ladies and gentlemen, special safety announcement. At the conclusion of this game, we ask that you do not go on to the field to play. For the safety of the athletes and the officials, we ask that you do not go on to the field to play. You wait for everyone to come off of
Wow,
the field.
this has been the longest 5 minutes I think of my life.
It has been long. It has been long, yes.
So we want everyone to go home safe. So take your time. An extra 2 minutes won't hurt you, but might help someone else. So again, take your time. Have a great night. Thank you.
2nd and 9.
All right.
Make Haverhill use up its timeouts.
They still get the ball back with about 2 minutes, I think,
Right.
unless we can get a first down here. Kai,
Everett sweeping, stay in bounds, breaks a tackle, stays on his
First
feet,
down.
gets a first down. That's a huge help. Haverhill takes a timeout. 3:56, and Chelmsford gets their first down. Nice job by Kai.
that was an excellent play to get the first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Haverhill kid injured.
You think someone is? Yeah, trainer's coming on the field. They took a timeout though before the injury.
Timeout was called.
Yeah.
No, they stopped. I think they stopped the clock just to move the change, which they do for about 2 seconds.
Well, the coach was on the field screaming to call timeout.
Oh,
I mean, the clock would be started now if they hadn't taken the timeout. So, 1st and 10 Lions.
well, they stop. Okay, clock starting. Okay.
Yeah, there it goes.
So Ryan, don't hurry.
No, you got 40 seconds here now.
Don't hurry.
Maybe it's 25 after an injury.
Yes.
Well, the back judge hasn't put his arm out.
No.
Okay, now he has.
Now snap it. There it is. There's Kai bouncing off one. Kai makes me nervous though, bouncing off all these tackles with,
It does.
you know, it's
Two arms, two hands on the ball.
right, exactly. Pick up of 3, 2nd and maybe 2, 2nd and 8.
Yep, 2nd and 8.
Clock's still moving. You can take 40 seconds. It's going to take it under 3 minutes. And needs to snap it about now. Does. Kai keeps it, gets outside.
Here he
He's at the
goes.
50.
Ah!
He's at the 40. Stays
Stay
in
in
bounds. Breaks the tackle.
Oh, we got a face
We
mask
got a
attempt,
face
I
mask
think.
there.
I think it was a face mask attempt.
Should be. I didn't see anything else. Yeah.
Could be a
High
66.
tackle, high grab anyway.
Could be a 66-yard scoring play if it stands. Longest run of the season for Kai Everett. He's taken over the rushing leadership on this team, and it's a touchdown for the Lions.
All right. That was obviously a big play right there.
That was huge.
Yep. Huge play, excellent run by Kai.
What I liked was Kai stayed in
He
bounds.
stayed in bounds, exactly. He heard us yelling, stay in bounds.
McConnell to try the extra point. Well, short him in. Now they've got them all.
I see.
Now we just had an ambulance come into the area. I didn't see any football reason.
I don't see. Not. I'm not sure. I think someone's sitting down on the Haverhill bench by the coolers.
Please tell me what this delay is. Okay, here we go. Finally.
Okay.
Good snap. Good kick. It's good. The Lions now have 32 points. They're up 10 with 2:23 to go, and I think that's the knockout punch right there.
Yep.
Well, it's been fun. It's been an interesting football game, not particularly well played football game, but I thought the Lions showed a lot of moxie in this game tonight. Did a good job to come back from a deficit.
The second half was sailing along until the last 5 minutes.
Yes,
and
it was.
It's taken 20 minutes.
Yep.
We have a emergency team coming, an ambulance, and someone's needing assistance. I think that it's a player on the Haverhill bench
side.
sitting down by the
I see
orange
what you mean.
coolers.
Yeah,
but
I see who you're pointing to. Can't get his number.
now
That might have been number 7.
they are coming this way.
Yeah, that's who it is.
No,
That's
they're
too
going
bad.
into the team room.
Going into the locker room. That's Chelmsford's locker room.
Right.
No onside kick there. Beerworth knocks it through the end zone. It's going to be first and 10 for Haverhill. And the Lions look like they have their second victory of the season. We don't know who they'll play next week or where they'll play the game. It would be nice to be in Chelmsford. It'll be Friday night. Well,
There's a possibility for Thursday night.
Yeah, it looks like it would be Friday, but it could be Thursday.
Friday's a
Or a
Veterans
premium.
Day. It's
Yeah, the premium.
Saturday is Veterans Day, the 11th.
It's observed on Friday. They
Observing
started.
it on Friday?
Yeah, which they never did before, but I guess they are now. Yeah,
Okay.
So there's no school on. is
there's
that what
no
you're saying?
school on Friday. Yeah.
A passing series for Haverhill. Farrell, the quarterback. Steps back, steps up, fires, overthrown. 2nd and 10.
Some decent pressure on them.
Yeah, there was. Right up the middle.
This
2:18.
This 218 could take a half hour.
It could, especially with them throwing it.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hour game.
Is that what it is, Dave?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good thing the ride home's not that long.
8:31 right now.
Yeah, for some of you, it's not that long. Actually, I made it
For
in
you.
45 minutes or so.
45.
That's true.
Picked off.
No, almost picked off.
Now we have a flag for.
Oh boy,
What are
we
they
have
gonna
another
call
flag.
They're going to call defenseless receiver. Personal foul on
Personal
A defenseless receiver.
Yeah.
It's football, guys.
Again, no replay. We can't tell you if that's
Wave it off. No.
personal foul.
Personal foul against the Lions.
I think it's getting close to 200 yards in penalties now.
They're trying to keep
Wow.
control of this because they know this game's out of reach.
That's a very good point.
Score-wise.
Yeah, very good point. Ball comes out to the 35. It's 1st and 10, 2:12 to play.
Flags on the field.
Now we've got another whistle.
On the field.
What do we got?
I think that one wasn't picked up from the last call.
No, it was.
Coach Peterson.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
Gonna be
did?
a bench-
On the bench?
A bench penalty.
Wow.
5 yard.
On the coach this time. I don't blame him.
What's that? Just being on the field?
First down. That ball now
That
was
just-
a
Yeah.
warning because
They got the warning. Yeah.
Earlier, I think there was a warning. Nope, incomplete.
No catch. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 5, excuse me. I haven't seen anybody come out of the building. Have you, Howie?
No, I have not. I'm glancing over there in
Yeah, me too.
between plays.
scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 10, 40-yard line. Back to pass. Farrell throws a deep one. Incomplete. They are sure picking on Mr. Aquino tonight.
Yes.
Third down and 5 for the Hillies from their own.
3rd and 5.
Farrell's defense, he threw it in the correct spot.
Yes, he did.
Moved to the
Outside, back
outside.
shoulder. Yep. You're absolutely right.
Back shoulder, and Aquino couldn't get to it, but neither could the receiver. Just out of his reach, only could get one cold hand on it.
Lions need a sack. That would keep the clock chugging along.
Yeah.
I think we should probably see something short here to just get the first down.
Lions blitz. They pick it up. They temporarily persistence.
Cooper, excellent job.
Cooper Campo persistence. He got there. Big loss. Back to the 30.
Ball will now be spotted legal at 30-yard line.
4th down.
For the Hillies.
Now, I haven't seen them using timeouts. They must be out.
I think they are. That's why I wanted to see the sack. Going for the big one. Dugan. Nope. Good non-catch there by Dugan. So Lions get the ball at the 30-yard line. They only have to kneel down a couple of times here, and this one is over. And this is one announcer who's very happy to say that.
Yeah. It
For-
has been a long second half.
Rob, Dave, Howie, and myself, it's been a pleasure to do it, but we're ready to leave.
Yeah.
Chris,
And Chris for being here. He's ready to leave too. In fact, I think Chris is gone. Is he still down there? Yes, he is. It's been fun all year long, guys. It's been we've had some upset stomachs at the end of games, but we've got 2 more to go.
You look back though, see how quick the season goes.
Oh, it goes so fast.
It does.
Yeah. When I was teaching, I used to think that September and you turned around and it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It just went so fast.
Tell that to our wives, though, that the season went fast.
That's true. That's true. There's a kneel down number 1, and if the referees are smart, they will take a long time before they blow this ready to play.
I've said this a couple of times. Much like in golf, where someone can just give you the putt, I think if no one's going to call timeouts, I mean,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
just pick it up and.
Oh, there's someone going out. I couldn't tell if it's a player or.
I'm wondering if that field house is like a community.
Yeah, it could be.
Weight training
Yeah.
facility, and maybe somebody got hurt.
Didn't think it was an athlete from Chelmsford's
I don't
side.
think it was a player for
Yeah.
either team. That's
It's
it.
over. The Lions get a victory, a much-needed victory. We're not going to be labeled a point. Final score, 32-22. Rob, Dave, Howie, myself, Chris, thanks for watching. We'll see you hopefully in Chelmsford next week. Good night.